Hey, it's Jeremy here, and I just want to walk through a video to show you how to use Matrix and ChatGPT to create a market report for maybe your community, neighborhood, for the entire city of Houston, whatever it may be. But I want to show you a few simple steps on how to take some complex information and to compare. What we're going to do is look at November of 2024 and compare that to the activity of 2023 during that same time frame. So the first thing we're going to do is go to ChatGPT, and I'm just say, will you help me develop a market analysis based on comparing November 2024 in Kingwood, Texas to November 2023 in Kingwood, Texas. Um, I will provide two sets of data points to be considered. File this information into a long form search engine optimized blog post to include on my website. Note that the information provided comes from Jeremy Williams, team leader of the Red Hawk property team, brokered by JLA Realty. So we're going to type up that prompt to let ChatGPT know that we're going to bring in two sets of data. And then once we give that data, we want them to create a long form SEO optimized blog post that I now can include on my website. And then we want to also make sure that we notate in that post that that information was provided by me, the team leader of the Red Hawk property team. All right. So we hit enter. And we're thinking here. So it's thinking, thinking, thinking. All right. So saying, of course, go ahead and provide those data points. All right. So now I'm going to go over to Matrix and I'm going to search single family classic. I'm going to uncheck active and I'm going to go to sold. And here I'm going to put in the date range. So 01, or wait, sorry, 11/01 2024 through 11, or we'll do 23 first, 23 through 11/30 2023. So we're looking at the sold, and we want to look at the city of Kingwood. All right, so I've got 24 matches there. I'm going to go ahead and go to the results. I'm going to check all of them, and I'm going to go down here to where it says stats tabular. Okay, so here's the information here. I'm going to highlight this entire bar. Control C to copy. And I'm going to say here is the data set from November 2023. And I will share next the data set from November 2024. Put a colon here, and then I'm going to hit paste. Now it's going to look weird. It's going to be able to figure all this out for you though. So once I have that in there, I'm going to hit enter. So let's say once I provide that November 2024 data, it's going to go ahead and make the analysis for us. So let's go get that data. And click on the back button here, back one more time. I'm going to go to sold 11/1/2024 through 11/30/2024. And then again, I'm going to put Kingwood as my city. I've got 33 matches there, so let's get those results. There's 33 results. I'm going to go ahead and do show all 50, and then I'm going to check them all. Let me go down to stats again. I'm going to go to tabular. I'm going to highlight all this information. Copy it. Here is the data set from November 2024. Colon, paste, enter. You can notice, if you notice in here, it's looking at the data and it's comparing it between the two data sets. So the average list price increased by 29.8%. Average sales price rose by 30.1%. Price per square foot, 12.1%. Days on market, a little bit slower. Sales to list price ratios are still strong. So all of that was taken from that information. And now I can copy this. Go over to my blog. So website blog, and add a post. Paste that information in there. Let me go back over. I'm going to grab that title. Copy it. Paste that in there. I'm going to add a picture up here at the top. So I'm going to go to the top line, hit enter to leave any space in there. I'm going to go over to Canva. Create a design. Custom size. I'm going to do 2080 by 720. And over here, if you're paying for Canva Pro, you're going to have access to pictures. So I'm going to go to photos. Up here, I'm going to type in Kingwood, Texas. I don't know if this is Kingwood, Texas or not. It looks like it. So I'm going to utilize that photo. It looks like the golf course. All right. Once I have that there, and you can notice it's a premium picture, which means you've got to have some sort of text over the top of it or something else there. So the workaround for that is I'm just going to grab this picture here, put it over the top, and then I'm going to go position, send to the back. Okay. So that'll allow me to download it. If I didn't put any text on there and I tried to download it, it wouldn't allow me to. So I'm going to go back over to ChatGPT. I'm going to grab that title, and that's what I'm going to title this picture. But I'm also going to add Red Hawk Property Team, JLA Realty, Jeremy Williams, because all that information, when you put a title to a picture, all that becomes metadata and can be easily found too in search. So when your pictures are found and they're clicked on in Google, it will drive back to that page where it's located on the website. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to download. I'm going to compress the file so it's smaller. Before I go to KVCORE, I'm going to copy this whole title for the picture, and I'll show you why here in a second. So now I'm going to insert a picture. I'm going to upload. I'm going to grab that picture that I downloaded. I'm going to paste that title because again, all this is going to be behind that picture. It's good stuff for SEO. I'm going to change my width. I'm going to make it 600 because 1280 is way too big for the blog. So 600. It'll automatically adjust the height. I'm going to hit save. Now I want to make sure that picture is centered. So it looks like it's centered there, but just in case, I'm going to go in here, the source code in front of the P for paragraph. I'm going to put center, close caret. Then I'm going to go to the end of this. So there's /P, that's the end. And I'm going to put /center and close tag, and then I'm going to hit save. So that picture is now centered. Now I'm going to go into this blog post and add a couple links. So let's do this. I'm going to open up my web page. Go to resources and join the Red Hawk property team. So I'm going to highlight that link where it says Red Hawk property team. I'm going to highlight that. Click on the link, post that URL, and then I'm going to make sure it's pointing to a new window. Jeremy Williams, I'm going to go to resources. I'm going to do my press and media page. I'm going to copy that. But you notice how I'm keeping them on my website. I'm not taking them outside my website. New window, save. All right. I'm probably going to come back up here and grab the Red Hawk property team page. I'll highlight that. Click on the link, paste. It says connect with Jeremy Williams. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to go to, let's see, should be a contact us. So if I go to resources, contact Jeremy today, copy that, connect with Jeremy Williams, paste. All right. So I've got a really great post that's sharing the information that's happening inside of the market. So I'm going to publish that now. And show you what it looks like. That is the finished post. So sharing stuff like this with your clients, it makes you look like the market expert. And it also helps you familiarize yourself with your current market, which is really important. So I hope this helps. I do have this video recorded. I'll put it into the KVCORE training folder. I'm also going to put it on the closed Facebook page today so that you can have something to reference as you go through this exercise yourself. So it's not really hard. ChatGPT will do a lot of the work for you. You just have to tell ChatGPT what you want done with the data. All right, if you have any questions, reach out. Have a great day.